Hey everybody, what is going on? I am so excited that you're here and we are ready for day number 5. If you are with me live today, please go ahead, write in the comments below, please type live. Super glad that you have had a chance to make it and join us here. For those of you that are catching this later on the replay, welcome to you as well. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here and taking the time to watch. We want all of you to know that I realize that there are so many things right now vying for your attention. And when our team sits down to just pray over this free experience, this free master class course, so to say, we want you to know that our top goal is for you to hear our hearts and to know that we are confident that Jesus is able to do a mighty work in and through you and through the offerings and through the services that you uniquely offer. And so we want you to be encouraged to know that social media is an amazing, amazing tool. And we've seen it transform our lives, our clients' lives, and we want it to be able to make that transformation for all of you guys as well. So with that being said, we know we've got many of you guys that are here with us live. Please make sure if you are live that you take 15 seconds and click that little notification that's right here within this video and say, yes, I give StreamYard permission to display my name. And the reason we want you to do that is when I do things like this, I can see, hey, Tiff, we're so glad that you're here. Hello, Julie. I am so glad that you are here. Hey, what is going on, Rodriguez Chiquita? I don't know if it's backwards or the other way around, but hola, ¿cómo estás ustedes? That's all I know. My Spanish is not the greatest, but all that being said, even as I just sat here in preparation for today's training, I want you guys to know that I am excited. It is day number 5. And today we're talking about the blueprint to increased revenue with social media and business. So welcome, Kingdom CEOs. You are in the right place. And again, I want you guys to just I want you to feel the love, okay? I want you to feel the love no matter where you're tuning in from. And take a second, right here in the comments, what is your business? How could your business be significantly changed if you were to get 5 new clients in the next 90 days? How could your business be transformed if you were to 3x, 5x what you're doing? Not only the audience that you're reaching, the people that are seeing your content, the people that you can serve, where it is that God has placed you in the world with your expertise, with your skill set, with what you have to deliver and to bring to the world. So we're going to dive into today's content. We have got lots of goodness in store. And we want you to know that today we're giving away access to Social Thrive Business Academy completely free, valued at $7,200. It's actually valued at $23,000, but it is selling for $7,200, and we are giving it away. One of you are going to be winning. So I'm going to be announcing that actually in just a few moments. I'm not waiting until the end. I'm going to be sharing that and making that announcement now. And I want you guys to know that today is the last day of our 5-day masterclass, Thrive with Social Media and Business Training. And my goal is that you feel well served. My goal is that you don't feel like you're getting like sloppy seconds, that you don't feel like I'm just coming here and giving you like 5% of what you need to really be successful in social media. I want you to hear my heart and know I'm like delivering you guys like immense mass value. And I want you guys to walk away from this growing, doing something differently, increasing your profits, increasing the revenue that you're making in your business so that you can shine brighter for Christ. Because I am a huge believer, guys, it is a time for us to raise up as Kingdom CEOs. We need to be doing life differently. Can I get an amen? We need to be showing up differently. We need to be operating with the most highest amounts of integrity, and we need to be leading well. And that means being a good steward. And that means leaning into areas where we know that this is our zone of genius. And it also means having the acumen to be able to say, I know that there is something that I need that it is outside of my particular area of expertise. And so, what I hope and want, and I pray that each and every one of you that are here watching this get it, that this is an opportunity for you to rise up and invest in yourself. If you think that there is anyone that you know that could benefit from what we've experienced in these last 5 days, even if you yourself have maybe missed a day of the master class, I want you to just go ahead. If you are able to live, that's great. Invite others you know to come here. You are welcome to literally just like send them a link to this Facebook group. It's facebook.com/groups/sweet tea social, or you're welcome to just invite them directly here into this group. We would love that. It would be an amazing gift for you to just spread that message for someone else, because these videos are going to be up for another couple days. And someone who hasn't had a chance to watch one single video yet, I want them to know that this could serve and support them really well. And for those of you that might be right now, day 5, showing up and you've missed every other video, I want you to just take a second and introduce myself. My name is Heather Hyman. I am the founder and owner of Sweet Tea Social Marketing, where we come alongside Kingdom CEOs and service-based business owners and leaders, and we help them use social media the right way without sacrificing their faith and their family. Our top goal is to help you have more income, for you to have more influence by using social media the right way, so that you can make a bigger impact for Jesus. Period. Full stop. And we want you to know that we are so glad that you're here. We've got a podcast, Business Jesus Sweet Tea. You can literally go onto Spotify or iHeartRadio or iTunes, and you can literally just type in Business Jesus right next to each other. And typically our podcast is the very first and only one that would pop up. And you can immediately check out our podcast, where we have over 200 episodes waiting for you. We've also had some of you guys that have asked about the link for my book. So if that's you, or you're just thinking a gift idea, thinking ahead, birthdays, Christmas, whatever, go ahead in the comments below, just type book, and Trisha will connect with you today and send you the direct link. You can get the book on Amazon, free shipping with Amazon Prime, but the book is The Golden Rules of Social Media Marketing. Thrive in Business with Strategy and Kindness. You can see it's really not a thick read, but it's uberly powerful to help you get the transformation and the help you need in your business. So that is like a great tool that I recommend pastors, ministers, people in the marketplace, nonprofits, a great, great, great gift to really break down the marketing so it doesn't feel like it's this heavy, complicated thing. Someone says, I just ordered it and I can't wait to get it. Well, I can't see who you are, but thank you so much. I love that. And I'm excited that you are going to get the book. Let us know what you think. So get your workbook out, everybody. If you've got your workbook with you, go ahead and flip over to day number 5. And I want you to know that we are going to dive in. But before we do, I'm going to go ahead right now and I am going to make our announcement who is going to be receiving our gift of $7,200 for access for 12 months to Social Thrive Business Academy. Now, I'm going to just kind of walk through real quickly exactly what this person's going to get. But without any further delay, let me pull up our database and tell you who our winner is. Bear with me. Okay. I'm sitting here. I'm like, wait, where did it go? Okay. So today's winner is going. Where did my paper go, guys? Sorry about that. I'm looking at this. Okay. I'm like, wait, where did it go? Okay. So our winner for our scholarship is going to Aura Cook. So Aura Cook, you are the recipient. You are the person that was selected from our database of people that have had a chance to show up and do the watching of some of the videos that you've either been here live, you've caught the replays, you've done your homework. And we just want to say a huge congratulations to you. We're so excited, Aura. What you want to do is you want to connect with Trisha Cordis. She's right here a million times throughout this video, and you want to reach out to her and you want to let her know that you are excited to claim your win. Now, Social Thrive Business Academy, as we shared with you guys for the first time yesterday, that the doors are open for enrollment, and we want you to know that this is not a course. This is not a course where we're like, here, go watch some videos and Godspeed, and we pray that everything works out for you. We want you to know that Social Thrive Business Academy is a 12-month business and social media incubator where you have full direct access to me, as well as our advisors, as well as our team that are ready to help you grow forward. We have accountability that you will not see in other programs. You are going to literally have voice messages from me. You are going to get one-to-one calls with me every single month. You, of course, are going to get access to the social media tacticals, the social media and business things that you need to be doing, and really giving you that focus of the right things that you need to be focusing on in your business to get the growth that you want. And when you join Social Thrive, we want you to know that it is not you about being a number. We aren't sitting here with a goal to say, hey, we're trying to reach 1 million people to come and join us in this program. We know that the people that need this are going to join it. And our prayer is that God would just nudge with the Holy Spirit on the hearts of those that this is your time to rise up. We want you to know that you get office hours every single month where you get to show up and ask your questions. We have guest experts that are making 5, 6, 7, 8 figures in their business, and they are coming in and doing quick, short 15-minute segments with us, and they are sharing juicy goodness that they are only sharing exclusively with those people within their own high-level programs. You get tutorials and 10s. You get access to our social framework and all the details. If you want the link for it, just here in the comments below, type the word Thrive. Trisha will look for you. She'll send you a link. You guys can also go check it out. Let me put it up real quickly on the screen. You can go to joinsocialthrive.com, and we want to let you know that yesterday we announced some really awesome bonuses, and those bonuses expired at noon. But we have had so many of you. In fact, we sent an email out this morning. So if you want to look for an email in your inbox, and we included a link for those of you that want to get on the phone with me. So I'm just like, let's be honest. I want you guys to know that two of my kids are having a slumber party. We're going to be swimming, and it's going to be all the things. But I've got spots for about 9 calls today. And anybody that books a call to talk with me, your call may not have been by noon, but if you schedule that call and we talk today and you sign up tonight, I will honor the bonuses that we put up yesterday. That's for y'all that were really on that fence of like, I'm going to join, I'm not going to join. Do I want to do this today, or do I want to wait and just kind of like process this over the weekend? But what we do want to know, for those of you that want to watch replays this weekend, for those of you that want to go rewatch stuff and you want to just have a chance to let this soak in a little bit more, please do so. Watch the replays, do it again, take notes, invite your husband over, like watch it, make it a family affair. No profanity here. Sit down and watch the training, because I can tell you that this information that we've delivered to you guys this week for free can be business changing, can add commas to your business revenue. And we're going to be talking about what that blueprint looks like today. But I want you guys to know, I understand logically, many of you all came here, wanted free information, you're getting your free information, and you're good. But I also know that there are many of you that want to shorten your learning curve. You want to learn from someone else that has built 2 six-figure plus businesses, who has helped many other clients, who's currently serving 30 plus clients inside of Social Thrive Business Academy, and that we help people get growth and transformation and visibility using their social media. That's our happy place. That's our happy place. And we want to allow our team and our services to help those of you that are ready for that. So the bonuses from yesterday that we offered, many of them are all there still, with the exception that the social media audit is no longer on there. But what you do get, anyone that signs up now through Monday at noon Eastern Standard Time, still gets to bring in an extra person with you into Social Thrive Business Academy. Another bonus that you get is you get a 90-minute one-to-one call with me anytime you want to use it throughout the year. You also get access to the Saviors Sales System course by my dear colleague and friend, Tracy Warren. All of those bonuses are valued still at over $24,000. You get access to that when you sign up by Monday noon Eastern Time. And for any of you all, again, that want also to get that social media audit, make sure that today you get on my calendar. If you need that link, just comment below Trisha. Reach out to Trisha personally. She will be more than happy to get that link so you can be able to hop on and get one of those calls that I've got. I might be poolside, but it'll be a 15-minute conversation where you'll be able to know for sure this is for me or this isn't for me. And I want you guys to know, and I hope that my heart has come across to you, that if I know in my heart it's not a good fit for you, I will tell you that. If you can't pay your mortgage this month, this is not a good fit for you. But I know that 75% of the time when someone says they don't have the money, it's not actually about the money. It's actually something else. It's not thinking that you can do it. Imposter syndrome starts to creep in, and you're like, can I really make this happen? Is this what I need to be doing? And so I just want those of you to know that if you want support, we want to have you in this 12-month business and social media experience where you get the training that you need, but you get the one-to-one mentoring and coaching that you're not going to find in other programs. So that being said, let's open our notebooks. We're diving in right now to day number 5, and let's get to it. I will also let you guys know we've got 2 bonuses that we've never done before that I'm going to tell you about, like bonuses as in like free more training for everybody. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about that more today at the end. So that being said, let's go ahead and let's keep going. So in your notebook at the very top, it says, what do you want to be known for? Let me go ahead and switch our little banner cover photo. Let me take a quick sip. Let's pray. Let's pray real quick. Heavenly Father, thank you, God, so much for this amazing day that you have given us. The weather is gorgeous where I sit, but I know that we are each uniquely positioned in such a spot in the world where you have us. So I just pray, Father, I pray for all of those that are hurting right now, God. There are so many trying moments right now in Afghanistan, throughout the country, COVID, all of these things, and so much more, Father. I just pray that you would give us a chance in this time together today to know, Lord, that you are sovereign, that you are over all circumstances, and you are over all things, including the business that we are here to just talk about growing and building, Father. So I pray, Father, that doors would be opened, that minds would be opened, and that you would fully be here and be present and just speak in and through me. And we just pray all of these things in your name. Amen. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right, so it says, what do you want to be known for? So the number one thing I want you to write down on your paper is what is your zone of genius? What is that thing that if you ask 1, 2, 5, 10 people that really love you, that really care about your heart, like your life's heart journey, those people, what do they say is your genius? And I just encourage you, in the midst of really getting clear on what your happy place is, what you like could do joyfully, even if the paycheck wasn't there, that you see people come to you consistently about this thing that you are just going, you know what? That might not even feel like it is an element of part of my business that I should exemplify or I should elevate. But the reality is, you might actually not be tapping into what your true zone of genius is as it relates to your social media marketing. So, again, what do you want to be known for? What is the focus of you and your business and where God has you? What does that really look like authentically and truly for you? Secondly, I want you to think of it this way. There's three parts. Write down the word expertise. I want you to write plus experience plus passion. The intersection of those things in your business is what you've got to make sure is showing up in your marketing. It is not good enough for you on your own to go, this is an area of my focus. This is something I'm great at. I'm going to only just bring this up in small conversations or one-to-one. You have to exemplify that, and you've got to demonstrate and bring into your marketing what your experience and your expertise and your passion is for why you are doing this thing that you do. I can promise you that there is a story that's associated with how you got into doing what you do that you are not talking about. You're definitely not posting about it on social media, and you're not allowing that story to be a part of your branding and a part of your visual online influence, and you're missing out. You're missing out on clients and customers that need that, or they want that, not only for you to be relatable, which we've talked about earlier in the week, but they need that from the position of really wanting to be able to go, okay, this is what they're known for. I need help in this area. That is what she does. I don't want someone that is looking for an accountant to have Heather to become top of mind. That would be a mistake. I want that accountant person who loves helping small businesses to be talking about that. Why do you like to help small businesses? How did you end up doing that? What led you to that? What about actually doing accounting do you love? How does it fuel your heart to keep showing up, to wanting to go about doing more of what you do? Why do you like doing the business that you do? What other people have enjoyed doing business with you? Are you talking about that? Are you celebrating that? Are you posting and putting that in your marketing? Because what I can tell you is when you lead with that, it becomes second nature of what's associated with your brand. So many of you guys know my company is Sweet Tea Social Marketing. Over the last 6 years, can I tell you the number of texts, phone calls, photos, and messages that I have received, not only from clients, but from people that just follow me on social media, people that have met me at conferences, as well as cousins and family that I haven't seen, whether it's been months or years at a family reunion. And you know what they're sending me? They're sending me pictures of some sign that says raised on Jesus and sweet tea. They're sending me a display that you would put to like maybe wash your dishes with in the kitchen that says, life is better with, lemons and sweet tea. They think of sweet tea and they think of me. And that is definitely something I love because I love sweet tea and it's just become a part of my brand. I've also had people tell me when they think of me, they think of social media for Christians. And so that might seem super small, but what I want you to know, when people are in big conferences and they are at events and they're all the people that do social media strategy, there's all the people that say, I do social media. When they're in conversation and they're speaking with a business that's got a Christ focus, when they're speaking with people that are like kingdom minded believers, they have oftentimes sent me messages, left me voicemails, sent me intro emails, and said, Heather, you have come to mind because this is what they need. And you are the first person that comes to my mind when I think of that need. Are you incorporating that with what you're known for in your social media marketing? That's wildly important for you on this journey to grow your financial income with your social. You want that. It allows people, they want to do business with someone that they feel these other points of connection with. Something else I want you guys to know. 1 out of every 5 posts needs to be an actual measurable business goal that has an opportunity for you to generate income. I'm going to say that again for the people in the back. 1 out of 5 posts needs to be driving a business growth goal that's tied to a revenue objective. What does that mean? Well, depending on what your product or depending on what your service or what your offering is, that means I want 1 out of 5 of your posts to be fully all about that offer. 1 out of 5 posts needs to be about, I've got this free training. Come check it out. Now, the training is free. And I know you just heard me say a financial measurable goal. But if someone comes to a free training, oftentimes at the end of the training, there's going to be an opportunity for you to make an extension of an invitation that will be for what your service is. So that free invite, which is completely the exchange of an email for information, is ultimately growing and building an audience of people that you are going to have an opportunity to make an invitation to with your offer. And so it might look like that. It could also be that you've got an upcoming event happening. Maybe you have a booth at an event. Maybe you are speaking on stage somewhere and will be also there just meeting people, being able to offer your coaching services, being able to say, hey, here are my books. What does that look like? 1 out of 5 posts. 1 out of 5 posts. It's important. Too many people completely miss out on that, and they aren't doing that in any regards, and they're not building a list. They're not guiding people to know how they could come to do business with you. So this isn't about you going, oh my goodness, I don't capture emails right now. You can use social media without having email software to grow your business. You can use social media without having a fancy, sophisticated funnel or marketing tool to guide people to go buy something. You can use social media to show up, to give wild value, to build like, know, and trust with other people, and to then extend an invitation for them to go to a next level, which guides them towards what may be an opportunity for them to come to work with you. Does that make sense? Is that helpful? Whether you're watching this on the replay or whether you are here with me live, just go ahead in the comments and type helpful if that makes sense to you and if that helps. The next thing that you must have as a focus is the answer to this question. You ready? If someone messaged you today to work with you, what are the top 2 options for someone to give you money? What are the top 2 options for someone to give you money based on them wanting to come in to connect with you? What does that look like? If you don't have it organized and you don't know, you're not going to be able to get social media to help you as effectively grow your business. Myth number 755. You do not need to have 17 offers or services available in order for you to grow and have a wildly successful business. You don't need that. at all. You have to have at least one. Ideally, you might have two. So today, if you don't have any, the very first thing that you are going to do is get out a piece of paper and you are going to think of your area of expertise, the experience that you have already had in life, and what your passion is, and formulate and brainstorm and say, what is it that I could do for exchange of income? And it becomes an offer that you create. And you can create custom, unique offers, and you can pivot and shift and change and increase pricing and decrease pricing as according to what makes sense. But what you have to do is be willing to say, I've got an offer. I was recently speaking on one of my one-to-one calls with one of my Social Thrive Business Academy clients, and I said, people don't buy when they feel confused. So the confused mind, it's actually, that's my quote on the paper in about 2 minutes, but let me just go ahead and read it out of turn. The confused mind does not make a decision. Or a better, more clear way to think of that is this: the confused mind says no. Those are my words. I wrote that down. That's a tweetable. So what I want you guys to realize is I want you to know that you don't have to believe the false truth, that you have to have all of these different things. Eventually, you can have, yes, different streams of revenue, but you can also have different streams of revenue and still go, this is my top focus. Can I speak a word of truth to you guys? This is a false truth. Again, I fell into this kind of mindset back in 2014. And I exerted all this effort and I exerted all this time. And I had this whole idea that I was going to create this $15, $29 product on social media. And the disconnect is I had a $29 product and I had a goal of wanting to make a very significant amount of money. And there was a disconnect. And that is where it guides us to the next question that says, does the math line up? So for me, my two areas of focus, even though I've got multiple streams of revenue, my top two areas are Social Thrive Business Academy and really having a goal to serve men and women that want to be empowered on how to do social media themselves so they can have wild, awesome, kingdom inspiring businesses. So Social Thrive Business Academy is focus number one. And focus number two is speaking and consulting. Speaking and consulting is kind of sometimes that oftentimes is the same pool of people. And then my Social Thrive Business Academy. I have other things. I have a book. I have people that might get 6 to 9 emails from me and it lets them know about a particular offer that's only in that email sequence. And I have all of these other different things, but my top two areas of focus are those two things. So if you follow me on social media, you will most oftentimes see that if I am, quote, making an offer, it's me making an offer to a freebie I have, something completely of immense value in exchange for someone's email, or it's me just building trust with people and doing free trainings or free videos that are short and easy for people to watch. And me saying, hey, if you need a speaker or you're looking for a consultant to help you with your social media strategy, reach out. I have other things, but those are my top two. So you need to know yourself as the leader of your organization, as that CEO, what your top two areas of focus are. And then that needs to translate into what that focus is in your social media marketing efforts. I love it. It says, someone says, helpful. I need to listen to it again to understand it better. Absolutely. Help yourselves. So the math, I just gave you that personal example back in 2014 where I had a goal, but the math wasn't adding up. So what you have to decide is here's what my financial goal is. Sometimes I remember one of my very first business coaches, and I'll share with you a word of wisdom he said. And he said, too oftentimes, Heather, people create this version of a full-time job that they hate because they're almost just doing the best they can to recreate what they know to be life of maybe having a job in corporate America. That's never really been my experience because I've kind of had like more of like a unique work journey. But what I want y'all to know is that the reality is, what does that look like? What is your financial goal? And when you think of that and you think of the life you're trying to create and you think of the time freedom that you want to create, then I want you to take that number that you've identified for maybe a 12-month income. I want you to divide it by 12, and then you're left with a number. So just to kind of give you an idea, those of you that maybe have a goal to get to a six-figure business, it's having a monthly income of over $8,000 on average each and every month. And so if you are at a goal of wanting to go from six figures or to multi six figures, you want to think of your income in an entire year's worth. You want to break it down, but then you've got to say, well, here are my offerings and here's my goal. Does this mathematically make sense? And I want you guys to really say, is this possible with what I currently offer? If it doesn't seem like it possibly matches, I'm going to share with you two things right now that can change your life. One, most often, if you have a service-based business, you are undervaluing what you could be charging. Number one thing I can tell you today is you need to be very confident to know that as the CEO or as the decision maker in your business and in your company, you can make the decision to change your pricing. You can make that decision after you have gotten a client. You get your next 3 clients at the X rate that you currently charge, and then you increase it. You serve 2 to 3 more clients, and then you increase it. And at the end of the day, again, I say 80 to 90% of people that have a service-based business offering, especially if it's in a professional setting, are undercharging what they can be and what they could be and what they should be. And here's what I want you guys to know. There's Walmart, and then there is premium offers. There's Walmart, and then there's Tiffany's. There's Walmart, and then there is Trader Joe's. There's Walmart, and then there is North Face, right? All the brands. I could go back and forth, but you know where I'm going with this. But what I want you to know is, are you having offerings like Walmart, but you don't have the business infrastructure like Walmart? Let me say this again. Walmart buys in mass volume. They have an enormous budget. They have these mass volumes that they gut and buy their products and their services from around the world. And then their mass, they buy it in bulk. And then they are able to have this goal of being like a low price. So how many of you are making that mistake alone, offering low prices, but you're not Walmart? You definitely aren't coming out to say, my goal is to serve mass volumes of people. You don't have the positioning in the marketplace that Walmart does, not able to get certain particular pricing discounts and savings from all of these huge companies that they have the play to be able to do. And they are profiting greatly with a positioning of making money in volume. Go the other direction. If you want to have that premium offer, not everybody is going to be for you. It will be a smaller pool of people, but you are able to charge a higher rate for your quality, exceptionally great, high level of a service. And so what I want you guys to know is that you've got to stop having Walmart pricing, acting like you want to attract the premium people and wondering why there's a disconnect. Someone that wants a Tiffany's necklace is not going to Walmart to buy their jewelry. They're just not. They want something more exclusive. They want something more high touch. They want something that not everybody else has. And the list goes on. The other mistake that businesses are oftentimes making is they are like, I don't want to be Walmart. I don't want to be premium. I'm going to go right in the middle. And I just want to say that based on a lot of the research that I have done, as well as those of the people that I have paid money to kind of partner and mentor with over the course of the last 6 to 7 years, is that when you price yourself right in the middle, because you're like too afraid to go right at the top and you're too afraid to go, okay, well, I don't want to do the Walmart pricing, so I'm going to just come right here in the middle. You allow yourself to just land in the world of average and mediocrity. And oftentimes people, I think, have good intentions when they say, I'm going to land here in the middle. But what it ultimately ends up doing for business is it ends up hurting you, because people typically make buying decisions and they are, again, typically looking for just that more premium offer that's more exclusive, or they're just someone that's looking for the cheapest price. And I can tell you based on my experience that oftentimes people just looking for the cheapest price oftentimes can be more difficult to work with, so much more high maintenance, and it being way more complicated. So flip your pages over. We're going to break down what the actual blueprint to increase revenue in your business is. So this is growing your business, making that kingdom impact one day at a time. So the first is the social strong foundation. So the acronym social, for those of you that don't have the workbook, it's right here, social. And the S is right at the top, and it stands for that strong foundation. Who you are, who you serve, and then you as a kingdom believer remembering whose you are. And you've got to know, again, that messaging is uber important as to who you really want to make a connection with. Who are those right exact people that you absolutely need to be showing up to help? Someone says, wow, I definitely want to make a premium offer. Good. I'm awesomely excited to see you say that. Next, in your ability to leverage social media to have the increased income, your messaging needs to be on point. You need to know, again, who you are, who you serve, how you help them. And then the next is stage 2, optimize relationships. There are real people, and I have talked to you guys over and over. My differentiator in the social media strategy space is I am about real relationships and leveraging video to do so. The video part comes in a few minutes in our influential content section, but optimize relationships. So many people are going in the route of automation. So many people and companies, and I know technology is advancing, but AI and all of the things of advancing and removing the personal touch, I believe, is leaving people craving human interaction, a real person, a real voice. And I think that is an amazing competitive advantage for each and every one of you in your businesses. Incorporate more of that in your business. You see everybody else in the bots. How about you actually be human and respond to people with a custom email, with a very real, genuine message, not just clicking the like button, but an actual heartfelt, like, I see you, I'm going to respond, and be human. Next, choose the right platforms. You know, we have trainings inside of Social Thrive. Here's training on here to how to do Instagram stories. We've got a training for that. What's the difference between a Facebook group versus a page? We've got a training for that. What is Facebook engagement? What should I be looking for? How do I get more of that? We've got a training for that. How do you grow your Facebook page? We actually have a challenge for that inside of Social Thrive. But choosing the right platform is wildly important because, as I've stated already in this training, too many people are spreading themselves super thin, and too many people are believing a false truth that they don't have time for social media. And so they're just making the choice intentionally to just not do it. And you're just leaving money on the table and losing out on the opportunity for you to truly, truly make a difference in helping more people. Next, this is one of my favorites. Stage number 4 is influential content. Your content has to be part of your branding. Your thoughts, your area of expertise, how what you think is maybe different on a particular topic. What do you add to the conversation? And you've heard me say this before. Why should people follow you? Well, part of the fact that you've got a differentiator, God wired you very uniquely. Maybe you're stoic. Maybe you're serious. Maybe you're funny as all can be. Maybe you think you're funny, but you're not. That's probably me. But I want you guys to know that be just exactly who God made you. Lean into that journey of becoming more Christ-like every day and just being more human in your social media marketing. That should give all of you like this huge sigh of relief to be like, oh my goodness, my videos don't have to be perfect. My dog might walk in. My kids could walk in screen while I'm doing a training. It's okay. It's okay. People can relate to that, and it is all right. You want to know how to make better selfies. You want to know how to use this phone that's in your back pocket to create the video that is going to differentiate you from everyone else. We've got trainings for all of that inside of Social Thrive. Next, stage 5, automation and smart systems. So when should you be posting? What do you do when you get that viral post? How do you batch? How do you take the concept of batching and turn that into getting your regularly scheduled content and ideas out of your head and onto the Instagram feed and onto you getting out of your own way and actually taking bold action? I'm always an advocate for you guys to say, pray, seek God's face as you are being big or being bold or seeking directions. Again, God is your CEO, I believe, if we're truly kingdom-minded believers. But we've got to be willing to show up and do the work. We can't continue to be lazy. We've got to be willing to show up. You're not going to land and be in the top 1% in the area of business growth in your company by just doing what everybody else is doing or just by being average. We've got to up-level our level of excellence, including how we want to build relationships and grow using social media. The last thing is the L, stage 6, is legacy and kingdom impact. Maybe human trafficking is wildly important to you, to end it, to stop it. Maybe you are passionate about the pro-life movement and just saying God created each and every one of us in our mother's womb. He knew us. He knitted us. We were known before we were born by Him intimately. And if that topic or those topics are fostering or something else is wildly important to you, use your finances, use your business, and use it to be a voice for that cause. I am a believer that if you have a service-based business, if you are an online brand and you've got the ability to help someone with what it is that your organization puts out there, then I want you to know that you need to be amplifying that. You need to be wanting that to be seen and found and heard by more people. I'm a digital missionary. My goal is if I see something, if I teach you something, whether it's in this workshop or if it's in one of our trainings and I teach you on how to make better selfies and you are in the leadership self-development space, take what I've taught you, run with it, and just like make it your own. I'm a huge advocate. I've got so many things inside of Social Thrive where I'm like, here's the PDF version of this, download this, make a copy, and take this and add your spin on it and use this however you want to. I want to empower you to be using marketing and using social media to help you up level and grow in your business. So I want y'all to know that when you show up on social media consistently to build connections, cultivate real relationships with real people, and you nurture your audience, this is the number one way for you to build an online community that then can convert to them being paying clients. Everybody is not available right now to buy from you. And I tell you that to make any of you all that are just nervous or scared or you think you're going to take it personally, don't take it personally. Not everybody right now in this moment is available to pay the money, is available to buy it, is going to see it. And right now in this window of time, it's a good time. But you must let that voice within you, you must let your desire to know that you have got something that can help others allow you to continue showing up. And does that mean that you need to show up sometimes when it's hard? Yes. And that's even more reason why I believe that you need something like Social Thrive Business Academy to have that one-to-one, I see you accountability. Because in business, guys, mentally, it gets tough. Mentally, it gets tough. And you are doing your business a disservice if you are sitting there constantly banging your head against the window, not literally, figuratively, and just feeling frustrated or feeling isolated because you aren't surrounding yourself with others that can lift you up, especially when you're just maybe having a hard time or a down day or you need that personal support. So I want to ask you guys, are you ready to fully operate in business with strategies and look from a kingdom lens and stop trying to replicate everyone around you? Yes or no? And I want you all to know this. If this is not a good fit for you, I don't take it personally. I want you to know that I pray that you've been wildly served through this free training. And that's why we do this free training, because we know that we're going to be able to reach hundreds and thousands of people through the free offerings that we give you by experiences like this 5-day masterclass. And that's what we love. But we also know, because I've been there myself, is that there are times where buying the $2,000 course, where you're like, I can do this. This feels a little bit, it's easier to swallow. You know, it's a one-time payment, $2,000. That feels like it's easier to swallow. And then you get in there and you are one of hundreds. You are one of a mini grouping, and you're not able to personally articulate your heart, what's going on with you, to get the real insight and expertise from that mentor or from that influencer, because they've got their tribe full of so many people. And in their defense, it's just a different business model. And so I said, you know what? I don't want to put something together halfway. I want to meet this need in the marketplace for those people that want to be seen, that want a kingdom mentor that's focused on saying social media can help you. Social media can help you. I've done it for small business. Small business, if you've got that small locally based brand, you've got that local business, and you're saying to yourself, Heather, I'm not trying to reach America. I'm trying to reach this small town in Sacramento. I've been there. I've used social media to grow a business to and beyond 6 figures for a small, little, tiny 30,000 population town in Kentucky. And I've done the online global brand with my Social Thrive Business Academy. And I've been able to have and secure and hire clients throughout the world. And I've had clients that have had same success. So I'd love for you to come. Feel free to join us in Social Thrive if you are interested. We'd absolutely love it. And we would love to welcome you. That said, let me go ahead and say that if you have questions about Social Thrive Business Academy, I want you to ask Trisha in the comments. Just literally type the word question and ask your question. Or you can, of course, personally just send her a DM. Okay. Type the word question and ask your question, especially if it's something that you feel that you need to know the answer to. You can also hop on the phone. I would love to speak with you. I am literally, it's not a Zoom call. We don't have to be face to face. It's literally a phone call where I ask for your phone number. If you are outside of the United States, though, I will tell you that if it's not a number that I'm going to be able to dial on my phone, I'm not going to be able to do the phone call. So we might have to come up with a unique situation. But for everybody that's within the US or Canada that's got a phone number that I could actually push it and call on my Verizon phone, I will be calling you. It's me. It's not an assistant. It isn't someone else. And it's a quick 15-minute conversation. The next thing I want to do is I'm going to tell you what our homework assignment is. I'm going to tell you some bonuses that we're going to be doing that we've never done before. So here's your homework. Action takers, get ready. So your homework is, I want you to write down good, better, best goals for your top business goals. Okay. And good, better, best goal written down for a revenue goal over the next 90 days. So let me give you a specific example. So when I say top business goal, you might have a top business goal that says you want to increase your Facebook engagement by 15% in the next 90 days. Okay. You want to increase the number of likes on your page. You might want to increase the number of people that you get to get on a phone call with you about your services. You get to decide what that looks like. But once you've identified the goal, I want you to have a good, better, best version of it. I train this all the time inside of Social Thrive. So for example, if you were to choose, I want to increase my likes on my Facebook business page. And let's say right now you have 450. So you may have a good, better, best goal, and it might look something like, I want to get to 550, 700, or 800. And you write that down. Let me show you. I literally have this right here. Good, better, best. 2, 3, 5. That's a goal that I have for a project I'm working on. So good is 2, better is 3, and best is 5. And I literally tape this to my computer and I look at it all the time until that timeline has ended. And I'm constantly reminded what I'm aiming for. And do you know what happens in your brain? You're aiming for 5. You're aiming for 5. You're aiming for 5. If you miss 5 and you land at 4, guess what? You're still achieving your goals. It allows for you to almost have like a bullseye goal and almost like an outer range goal. So good, better, best on a business goal. Then I want you for your homework to do a good, better, best regarding a revenue goal for your business for the next 90 days. You can make that decision. Maybe it is all of your income combined. Maybe it is an income goal of you wanting to do a certain number of sales at a particular event or a certain number of sales with a launch that you have coming up. And again, good, better, best. So maybe it's, 5K, 8K, 15K, or maybe it is 45K, 50K, 75K, whatever that looks like for you. I want you to actually walk through that process of doing that. That's your homework assignment. Now, let me share with you some news on some bonus training sessions that we are doing. This is a little bit unusual, but this is kind of what we've got. I'm going to be doing a 5 p.m. tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time training on Canva. It's going to just be a quick training for those of you that are not super familiar with Canva. You're not super familiar with how to go in and quickly be able to maybe update your cover photo, or you're not exactly sure how to update and go in and make some simple changes just because maybe you're not super familiar with the software. So for those of you that are interested or you're looking forward to that, just in the comments below, type the word Canva. That's awesome. Love to let you guys know about that. We'll have a reminder for you in the group, and I'll probably send out an email reminder for you. Then the next thing is, I'm excited, on Monday at noon Eastern Standard Time, I am going to be doing a 90-second audit. Here's the deal, though. You have to show up live. You have to show up live. So what's going to happen is you are going to see me make a post. I'll probably make the post today, and it's going to say, if you want me to do a 90-second social media audit on whatever one account that you want me to look at, you are going to, in that comment of that thread, drop the URL. If it's Instagram, you're going to drop the URL to your Instagram account. And you have to actually come and be live. I'm going to do those people first as a priority. And then if I get through all of the live ones, I'll be more than happy to do extras as time allows. But that's going to be Monday at noon Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be doing 90-second social media audits, and you'll be really surprised I've been doing this for years, and I can see a lot in 90 seconds that a lot of you might not see. And they're just quick little glimpses that you're going to be able to make some changes to really optimize your social media accounts. So that's another training that we've got for you. Whew, deep breath. We've made it to day 5, guys. I hope that you have found this to be helpful. I'm going to put up a post here, and all weekend long, we're going to be just dropping videos and dropping posts of past and current Social Thrive Business Academy clients celebrating what God is doing in and through their business. Some of these videos are from 2 months ago or 3 months ago. And since the video's been made, many of these clients have just continued to grow and they've continued to do well. But we are just going to be capturing those videos, capturing those stories, because if you're like me, when I'm thinking about buying something or investing and joining in a program, I want to hear from other people who've also done so. And I want to hear about the success and the growth and the benefits that they're having. So that is something that I'm going to be sharing and you'll be seeing throughout the weekend. For those of you that have maybe participated in past trainings before, what I'm about to say is different, and we've not done this before. I have told you guys that I don't love staying up late. And so we've made the decision that instead of having like our doors closed to our open enrollment with all of our bonuses, instead of it having to be late at night, we're going to have it be Wednesday, noon, Eastern time. So what that means for you, if you've missed watching a session, if you want to go back and rewatch a session, we want this weekend to be a gift to you to literally binge watch or rewatch any and all of the trainings. I will tell you that Wednesday noon Eastern Standard Time is when all the videos come down. And every time it happens, there will be a hurricane, there will be someone that has COVID, like something will happen. And I just say this in love. We know that life happens, but we are also so excited for the ability to just leave this up for several more days for anybody who hasn't yet had a chance. So go ahead and pencil in and put time onto your calendar over the next few days to make yourself have an opportunity to catch those. So all of those will be coming down Wednesday noon. And that means that all the bonuses that you see on the link on the joinsocialthrive.com website, all those bonuses are available for you through anyone that joins Monday noon Eastern Standard Time. And the bonuses might change if anybody joins later. If we add a separate bonus and you already joined, you will get those bonuses that we add. But what we want you to know is that when we close enrollment on Wednesday at noon, we want you to know that this is how I work. Someone 2 months from now may want to join. Someone 4 weeks from now might want to join. And I want to be able to serve you, and you will be able to join. The difference is that as of Wednesday noon Eastern Time, our pricing will be going up. We haven't finalized what that amount looks like. It's probably going to be roughly about an increase of $1,000. And we want you to know that the bonuses do disappear Wednesday noon Eastern Time. So if money is of no concern to you and the bonuses don't matter, then that really isn't something that you need to even focus on. But we really try hard to make our bonuses of you being able to bring in an extra person so juicy that for those of you that go, I need this, I want this 90-minute audit, I am excited about being able to get in and lock in at this price point, we would love to have you. And for those of you that missed it yesterday, the pricing and everything is right there on the joinsocialthrive.com link. I personally do not like when someone's like vague and they don't mention prices. So we like to let you know and just be very straightforward. Social Thrive Business Academy is a 12-month experience. It's a 12-month mentoring and it's a 12-month coaching and mentoring program. And you can either pay in one of two ways. You can pay in full and you can save $2,200 when you pay in full. And that investment is $5,000. Or if it's more convenient to you and your family and your finances for you to break that up into 12 equal payments, then you can get started by making the investment of $600 and then following more with 11 more payments of $600. So that's for you. That's all the information that I can think of off the top of my head to make sure that I pass along to you. I pray that your weekend is glorious and amazing. We will send you a reminder. I am normally not doing a training on Saturday at 5, but this weekend is just like a little bit crazy. And between different family projects that we have going on, that's going to be a time that works well for me. So I'm excited to be able to show up here and give you guys a little more help on Canva. So that being said, you guys be blessed. Thank you so much for being here. And again, if anybody wants to hop on the phone, just right here in the comments below, just type Trisha, or feel free just to reach out to your masterclass advisor, which again is Trisha Cordes, and this is what her cover photo looks like. You guys are welcome, of course, to reach out to me as well. But I know that Trisha has done such a great job this week serving you guys and really addressing your specific questions personally. Again, our entire team is just so thankful for all of you guys that have had a chance to show up, be here live. But we also know that the weekend is full of those of you that are like catching up. And so feel free, reach out to Trisha if you need a replay link. She'll be even touching base with you guys about those things. All right. Thank you also. I really appreciate you all. Have a super fantastic rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend. And I will be here this weekend for those of you that are interested in our bonus session on a tutorial with Canva. Bye, everybody. Y'all take care, and we'll see you around.